welcome. Today it feels a lot like spring outside, and so we are going to play a little bit with a flow that makes me think of spring because it reminds me of the flowers coming up, the crocuses that are coming up and then going to sleep again because it gets cold at night. So let's just get into it, shall we? I will mention that this is a lot on the knees, so if kneeling bothers you, then maybe go check out a different video. There's one about sun salutations, which are still a little bit flowy. So we're going to start in child's pose. So sitting back on the heels with the legs parallel. So I know sometimes we do child's pose wide-legged, but this one, for this flow, the narrow version is going to be more appropriate. All right, so folding forward, finding child's pose. Pausing here for a few breaths. Feeling the connection to earth. You're feeling the breath in the back of your body. And then on an inhale, we'll start to come up onto the knees. Arms come up just as high. Let's bring them up maybe to like a cup, like a flower. And then exhale as the hips come back down and the arms come back. You can leave them beside you if you like, or out front, wherever is comfy. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to add on a little bit. So inhale. And we'll take one leg out to the side, to a little gate pose. And we'll side bend over that leg. And come on back to center. Knees come back together. And we sit back and child's pose. Reaching up to the sun. And take the other leg out to the side. And we'll take a side bend over that leg. This arm relaxes. We don't push on that leg at all. Come on back to center. Both knees together. And back down, child's pose. Let's do that once again. So inhale up. Leg side. Take a side bend. Come back up. Legs back together. Child's pose. And other side. And back up. A little different add-on this time. We'll inhale to come back up. And this time, let's step a foot forward and come into a lunge. These arms can come up if you like. Actually, let's take them back down. We'll bring the hands to the ground. The same arm as the leg comes to the side. We'll twist. If you'd like to reach that arm up to the sky, go for it. If it feels better on your hip or your leg, leave it there. So then hands come back. We'll step back. Child's pose. Come on back up. Second leg steps forward into our lunge. Yeah. Hands down, twisting the other way. Arm can stay down or reach up. And back down. And step back. And let's do that once more on each side as well. So we'll come up. Step forward. Find a twist. And come back. And come up. And step forward. find a twist. And come back. And this time we'll come up. And we'll find our way onto all fours. Find a little cow and a little cat. And a little cow. And a little downward facing dog. Hips come up and back, making that upward V. Pausing here for a moment. And knees come back down. And let's sink back. And hands come up, or coming, oh, hang on. We'll come back up. And we'll find all fours. And we'll cow. And we'll cat. And we'll cow. And we'll tuck and hips come up and back, downward facing dog. And knees come back down. And this time let's walk the hands forward, lower the forearms and find Anahatasana. So heart melting pose, melting like all of the snow and ice, anything that's left. And then walk the hands in, press up, child's pose. And let's go through one last flow. We'll do all of those add-ons all together. See if I can remember them all. Inhale. Leg comes out to the side. We'll side bend. And come up. And down. And come up. And we'll side bend. And come back up. Knees together. Child's pose. Come on up. Step a foot forward. We'll find a little twist. And comes down. And step back. And we'll come up. And we'll step forward. And hand comes down, so we twist. And hand comes down, leg comes back. And then one more inhale up. And find all fours into a cow and a cat and a cow and a downward dog. And the knees come back. And let's just sink back to child's pose. And pause here for a breath or two. And we'll bring ourselves back up. Now you might wish to continue with a longer flow or some additional practice, or you might just want to end in a little shavasana and take some time to yourself, even spending some time in child's pose and just focusing on your breath. So I hope you enjoyed that flow, and I hope wherever you are, it's spring and you're enjoying it. Take care. Bye.